Well, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I recently woke, and no, I haven't bothered with my hair. I'm hoping that later on, when I'm ready to go out, I will fix it. Yeah, just had my shower and decided to come exactly as I am. Good morning. It's wonderful to have all of you on this channel. And something crazy, something insane has happened on this channel the last few days. Hi Dee, it's good to see all of you. There are so many new people on the channel, and a lot of you don't know who I am. I think you just came off the back of a video or two you saw, and I'm so grateful that some of you have chosen to stay. It warms my heart to know that the channel is growing and we are attracting different people. Exciting. Now I have something to say about that. So most of you would be here, the new people would be here because you saw my response to the Kora Obidi situation. And I want to actually use that episode as a learning point for a lot of you. When I made that video, the reason why I made the video was because I'm a teacher. For those of you who don't know, I am a professional teacher. And because of that, hi Yvette, your first time here. Oh wow, welcome, greetings. So maybe I'll introduce myself a little bit for the sake of those of you who are new. I'm a teacher. I'm a secondary school teacher. I'm a physics teacher. I am somebody who likes to find lessons and learning for people. And so when stories break, I look in the environment, I look at things that are topical, and if there is a lesson to be learned from that topical issue, I bring it to the channel and we discuss it. I tend not to discuss things the way most people do. So when this Cora thing hits, if you pay attention to the timelines, you would see that I actually took a lot of time, hi Casqueen, to look at the story, to wait and see how the usual people were going to discuss it. And after I had seen people discuss it extensively for a while, it had actually become a bash party for this girl. And I thought the bash party was unfair. It did not represent this girl and her struggle. And as somebody who is a working girl myself, it kills my spirit when people devalue the work you do. Hi Oma, how China? So listen, I decided that I was going to share my perspective. And I like to make my disclaimers at the very beginning of the videos anyway. I told you guys I am not representing anybody else. Hi Lamisi, I am not somebody who works in a network. This page is mine and it represents my views, and I share my views with no apology. That's what I did. And I told you my observations, and these are my observations. They are not based on anything else, and I tell you guys openly as I go along. Now obviously there have been comments on the video, and so people who love and care about me have been in my inbox. Oh, I don't like how this person is. Oh, Eric Free, hi, hello, hi Cynthia. I don't like how people are bashing you. I don't like how people are insulting you and dissing you. I thought this person is rude. And I'm like, listen, so let's get this out of the way. Every time you seek an opportunity, you have to know that there is a cost to the opportunity. In fact, when I made this video, I expected to make the video for my usual audience and for my usual audience to learn lessons from this one. I was not expecting the video to actually go out of my community as much as this one has. Good morning. I hope Nigeria is treating you well, Festus. Isn't it wonderful that that video has brought people like Festus from Nigeria? I have seen a lot of Caribbean family members turn up, and it's great. Good morning, Kojo. Uncle Eric Free, it's good to see you. It's wonderful. So this is how life is. Sometimes you don't plan things like this situation. You can't plan it. When you make a video, you don't know whether people will watch it. You don't know who will watch it, and you don't know whether they will share it and tag people. You don't. You just make a video. So I made a video. When I was making the video, what I needed to do was check myself. There's something called reflexivity. I had to really reflect. How you do? And I had to ask myself, how does this sit with you? How does this sit with your morals? Are you able to stand by the words that you share in this video? Can you defend this till the last drop? And yes, I stand by every word that came out of my mouth. I would defend it to my last drop. And because that was the case, I made the video and I put it out. So obviously, hi, Adobe, I hope you are good. Good morning. People are here insulting me. People are here calling me names. People are doing all those things. But if you are a smart person also, you ask yourself, so these things are your opportunity costs. Where is your opportunity? That's the question I've asked myself the last 24 hours. The cost of my opportunity is anybody insulting me and questioning my morals and questioning my dignity and questioning my motives. These guys don't know me, so obviously they should question it. That's fine. That's my opportunity cost. Then the next question, Rosemary, is what is my opportunity here? Rosemary is here. I've seen Adobe. I've seen Uchenna. These guys are new to my channel. That's actually the opportunity. My opportunity is now to connect with you guys, to let you guys get to know me and to see my channel and to see how I bring things to the table, how I grow as a person from these experiences. That is my opportunity. See, the problem with a lot of us is that the opportunity cost comes and then we spend time crying over the cost of the opportunity and we don't get time to actually focus on where the opportunity really is. Anytime things go pear-shaped, anytime things go out of control, you need to sit down and identify that as your opportunity cost, because this is how life works. That is your give back. That is your kickback for an opportunity which is clearly being presented to you. So you need to sit down and ask yourself, where is your opportunity? And when I asked myself where my opportunity was yesterday on this channel, I realized Prudence Zoe is my opportunity. She's here on my channel. Jarul is here. People are here who've not seen me before. Should I go in the comments and insult people back and have an argument backwards and forwards? What for? What for? Believers time, good morning. What I can do though is to make sure that my Pizzi knows me, that I introduce myself to her or him because they may not know me, that I talk and let you see the diversity I bring. Well, we can't use the internet for negative things. Grace, that's the problem. We have to learn to be strategic in some of these things. And no, we can't always let our feelings get mixed up in things. And we can't be emotional and cry over things. Yes, my opportunity cost is that people who don't know me have insulted me. My question is, Heliphas, has it really changed the price of petrol? No, it hasn't. Has it changed the price of air? No, it hasn't. Does it really affect my status as a human being much? No, it doesn't. People are telling me their opinions of me who don't know me. So in the end, they don't know me. What's the big deal? Girl, sit down and have a look. You have a great opportunity also presenting itself if there is this much of a backlash. So I started paying attention to the channel. And when I turn up, majority of the people who are actually on the feeds in the last 2 days are new. And if you actually read the comments, most of the people are saying hi from all sorts of places that I've not had audiences from before. People are talking about things, opportunities. There's a guy who's trying to teach me Patois. He actually did come in my inbox and he says, if you really want to learn Patois, I will teach you. Adobe is new. You love the impact I'm having. And yes, I tend to use my life as a springboard to teach and to draw lessons, because I am the only person whose life I actually do have permission to share freely. My husband, my children also, and sometimes my siblings. And when this happens and my daughter walks in like this, I always stop and have a conversation with her for a minute. Yes, Mama. What's up? I'm live. So go bring your laptop, come sit down and use the time to do some work. And when I finish, we sit at breakfast and the rest of it out. Okay? Love you. Bye. No idea. But it was upstairs, I think, yesterday. Yeah, now, darling, you do too. Yeah. You have to take stock and you have to look at progress and things that could be made beneficial. You would like to learn from me. Yvette, I teach everything I know. I am actually an open book here. I am a teacher professionally. And for that reason, on my channel, I can't help myself but to teach and to draw lessons. So listen, this morning, this video is about the lessons I'm learning from my experiences the last 2-3 days, and hoping that some of that would also be useful for some of you to take forward. When I made the original video on Kora Obidi, I was actually trying to draw lessons for people. I was trying to show, hi John. I was trying to show how people who are determined go from one place to another, the kind of work it takes to get to a place, and sometimes the kind of sacrifices you have to make. Like I said, every opportunity has a cost. So right now, for Kora Obidi and her family, the opportunity is the attention of the world. They could make a lot of money, they could make a lot of deals, they could grow their channels. That's the opportunity. The cost is that we are discussing their very personal, very private affairs. And most of us who are discussing these affairs don't even understand the affairs. Each person is speculating, blah, blah, blah. That's a negative. That's the cost of the opportunity. See, most of us always focus on the cost of the opportunity and we miss the opportunity itself. Now, that's not smart. Cora, whether she wants it or not, she will be discussed right now. Should Cora cry about it? What for? Cora needs to sit down and ask herself, okay, so this is the cost. What is the opportunity? What can I do? If this is an opportunity cost, then there must be an opportunity. Where is that opportunity? Let me find that opportunity. Let me capitalize on it and let me move forward. And that's the lesson I actually want to share today in this video. See, me, this is how I rationalize it all and make sense. Before I make a video, I ask myself, how does this sit with you morally? So there is a lady who's been quite vocal on the original video. You are also using Cora, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, come, let me explain some things to you. Uchenna, thank you. Let me explain some things to you. I have a monetized channel. I am somebody who makes some money on the videos that I make here. Why? Because I've created the channel and I've grown the channel. You accuse me of using Cora and I'm like, listen, it is a story, but I chose to make comments on the story. That's my intellectual rights. In fact, I did not play anybody's video. Idaya, I did not play anybody's video. I did not use any third-party content. That video is me talking to you about my thoughts on something which has happened. So the topic is available. Whether I spoke about it or not, the topic was available. I haven't stolen anybody's video to monetize. I haven't taken anybody's intellectual content to monetize. This is me and my views to my audience, which is now monetized. I owe no apology to anybody for it. Morally, I am very absolved. I feel justified. I had my views. I've put my views across. You guys have comments to make about my views. Some of you like my views. Some of you dislike my views. But that video is mine. And every dime that comes from that video belongs to me because I made the video. The graphics are mine. The audio is mine. Everything about that video is mine. I owe no apology. Now, this is the thing a lot of people misunderstand. In fact, if you are a smart person and when opportunities present, you are using it to grow your channel. Yeah, if I use it to grow my channel, what is actually so strange about it? I want my channel to grow. Of course I want my channel to grow. I'd be an idiot if I didn't want my channel to grow. Knowing what I know about how channels operate and why it's important to reach different people in life, yeah, of course I want my channel to grow. And if there was an opportunity to grow my channel and I intentionally ignored the opportunity to grow my channel, I would be a fool. So watch out with some of those. And when people come and write these things, my very beloved friend was like, I can't believe they're accusing you of that. Won't you defend yourself? Won't you? And I'm like, what is there to defend? Nothing. I made a video. Ebere, thank you. I made a video. I expressed my views. I own that video. And every dime that comes to me from that video is my work. Thank you very much. So no, I don't apologize to anybody. That video doesn't belong to Cora or her husband because he didn't express their views. I made one on Will Smith and my speculations, and I actually told you it's speculation. See, one of the things you will get to know about me is the fact that I'm quite upfront. I am midlife now. You like originality, which and that's me. I am Miss Originality. I am the woman who expresses my views. I am not after popularity, unfortunately. I've realized I can't be popular, so I've accepted it. And when I do me and people like it, it's great. Sometimes I do me and people don't like it. They think I'm strange. But that's even true. I'm a bit strange. And that's fine. So listen, if you saw that video and you are reading comments about it and you are so upset on my behalf, let me actually tell you to calm down. It's okay. That is an opportunity cost. Yeah. That is necessary when new people come to discover your channel. But as for me, My focus is on the opportunity. The opportunity is now I have a whole new group of people who've joined us here that I can explain things to, that I can grow and build into a family that we can nurture together. And it's always been my dream to get a whole wide network of people to listen to what I put out, so that what I do, the time I am able to sacrifice to create these videos, actually become worthwhile to a wider community. Another thing I got from somebody else is you were asking people to subscribe to your channel. I'm like, listen, when you come to my channel, I teach. I am teaching you even on this video, Nana Kofi. Simo, I am teaching on this video. And no, when I teach, I don't teach for free. I don't. Ethel, I hope Los Angeles is treating you well. No, as a professionally trained teacher, when I go to anybody's classroom, I expect them to remunerate me because I am bringing valuable skills. And so when you come to my page and I'm teaching valuable skills, valuable information, and I ask you to become my subscriber, no, I've not begged you for money. I'm actually asking you to go join a core group of people who get my premium content. No, when you subscribe to my channel, you don't just subscribe and go. You subscribe and join my supporters group. And yes, I come into that group and I teach extra, which does not turn up on this page. I am somebody who believes in reciprocity. I believe in mutualism. I want you to help me grow my channel, but I also give you something in return. So no, Prudence, I hope Zambia is treating you well. No, I am not actually begging people for money on my page. I am asking people to support my content creation, and I'm offering premium content in return. You may not be aware of it, but if you go to Vimeo and you search for my name on Vimeo, there is a whole Vimeo account, which is a monetized account. And no, not a single video on that Vimeo is free. All the videos are premium videos. I professionally record and edit them. They are about 15 to 20 minutes. They hit specific things. I teach and I charge. And so if I'm on Facebook teaching and charging, and I invite you to even support by buying data for me or by sending me, I don't have stars, so I ask people to send me cups of coffee. You go to buymeacoffee/amamanson1, buymeacoffee.com/amamanson1, and you send me cups of coffee. Well, see, Facebook and these people, they create these things for creators because they know it takes time to make the videos. They know it takes data to make the videos. They know it takes expertise to make the videos. Exactly. See, Kakula, you are here because of that video, and I'm excited you are here, and I get to speak to you because of that video. How can I regret that video? I hope we are learning. Only by grace, I hope we are learning, and I hope people are picking up lessons from this. It's good to hear that, Sister Ethel. Listen. Oh, hi, Sister Patience. It's good to see you. Listen, I want this to be a learning opportunity for you too, okay? You don't do things for free and then go and beg. Don't do that. And don't allow our people to push you to do that. No, when I am offering premium services, I charge. So Anna, I want you to teach us Facebook. Today, because there are new people here, and in homage and acknowledgement of the new people who have arrived here, I am going to actually offer one free video on Facebook monetization. I'll do it later today. It's my gift to you. Ordinarily, I don't teach that stuff for free because when your page is verified, when your page is monetized, your videos are monetized and you earn money. So why do you want me to teach you for free? Why? I sit here and I teach for free, and then you go home and then I don't have enough money, and then you call me a beggar because I come and I ask you to support me to pay my children's school fees. I am not that stupid. I am not that foolish. No, I won't do that. Instead of coming to beg you for my children's school fees, I prefer to work. So when you book a consultation with me and I'm working for you and I'm teaching you, I'm going to charge you a consultation fee. I definitely will. When I'm actually training people on Facebook monetization, and watch out for them on my page, I run them. I do webinars. You sign up to the webinar, you pay your fee, I teach you, and then you go and apply it. If you have a page and you want me to mentor you, yes, I have mentored many people who have pages on Facebook. Some of them are quite well known to those of you who are already on the page. And yeah, when I mentor you, I charge you for the mentorship. I help you to grow your page, and then you make money. Premium content. Okay, premium contents are different from the usual Facebook. So Facebook, when I come here, it is conversational. So Ebere, when you come, I will stop. Hi Ebere, you're right, darling. It's good to see you. Hi. Hi Pakwe Siakwa. It's good to see you. It's conversation. We do this on Facebook to engage the audience and to get to know you and for you to get to know us and for us to build a community which is not boring and it's exciting. But usually in these things, there are nuggets of information that are held by specific people and they teach these nuggets in paid sessions only. Ask anybody else who's exposed to the webinars. That's how it works. So I will run a webinar and I'll tell you, my webinars run typically $50 per place. So you book your place and you come to my webinar and I will open my own Facebook page and I will show you. This is how much money you could make on Facebook. This is mine for this month. How do I make this money? I make my video this way, that way, that way. I just run this 3 days ago for a group of people and I showed them ad CPMs and I explained to them why some videos have low CPMs and why some videos have high CPMs. And then I explained to them the kind of videos they might want to create, the kind of tools they might use to make those videos so that they would attract the higher CPMs on their ads. There are many people who are monetized, but they don't get jack because they are making rubbish videos and the rubbish videos are not attracting anything. Yes, Adobe, I'll make a free video today. Like I said, it is just as a welcome gift and in homage to the times. Betty, all I can be is sincere and tell you things as they are. Honestly, Ethel, all I know is what I'm saying to you. Sister Vivian, it's good to see you. Hi, Soso. Hi, Jihan and Victoria. It's good to have all of you. I will do that video later today. I'll explain the basics of monetization and how to set yourself up to do it. That's my gift to you. But that is premium content. That's not something I come to say on Facebook to teach. No. Which tools to use? Sometimes I come here and I throw some of the tools for free. But there are some other tools that you need to come and somebody needs to show you step by step how to set up. I mean, you want me to come and sit on Facebook and show you which tools to collect money with so that when we finish, I have finished the free video, I go home and I live in poverty, and then you take this tool and you go and collect money for yourself. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. I am the custodian of the information. I should charge you for teaching you how to make money. And then after you've paid me my due, you are also free to use the knowledge to go make money. It has to work that way. It has to work for everybody. No, we are not parasites. We are not parasites. Alicia, no, I am in Abu Dhabi. I am in Abu Dhabi. Antoine, it's good to see you. So listen, I am the custodian of the information. How am I the custodian of the information? Those of you who follow me knew. I share with you how much it costs sometimes to learn some of these things. The latest course, and today is the 31st, in 6 days' time, they are going to take their last and final installment for me. I bought that course in November, $5,000. I did not have the money to pay. So I went on an installment plan. They broke it into 6 payments. So far, they have taken 5 payments. This is my last and final payment on the 5th of April. They will take $800 and something from me to cover that. I have diligently sat in this program and I have diligently learned. I paid $5,000 for that knowledge. Dorcas, you want me to come and sit on Facebook and teach you for free? Really? Does that make sense? Isaac Jesse? If I refuse to teach you for free and you don't agree, to be honest, I owe you no apology. I didn't get it for free. Nobody with an ounce of common sense teaches that stuff for free. They don't. And so because I've paid my $5,000, now I'm going to sit here and charge all of you 50, 100, 50, 100, 50, 100 for the next how many months until I've also made my money and I begin to make some profits on it. There is no apology owed to anybody for that. So let me break the lessons down for you. In this life, you don't control what happens to you. But when it happens to you, you control how you respond. I don't control that there are so many new people who've turned up to my channel today. I don't control that. What I control, though, is whether I choose to ignore them, whether I choose to engage them, or whether I choose to drive them away. Those are my choices. I have to consider them very carefully. If I choose to engage the audience and to build a platform based on that, I owe no apology. If my channel grows a little bit more because of that video I made on Cora, I actually don't owe anybody an apology because the video was made by me. It was my thoughts. Yes, I mentioned Cora's name and I shared my thoughts on the topic, but no, Cora did not make the video for me. If I was foolish enough to just ignore it, or if I was foolish enough to come here and insult people or make a video that did not represent me well, you guys won't follow me, right? So no, if my channel grows as a result of that video, then my channel has actually grown as a result of me being proactive. There's nothing wrong with that. There is no apology to make to anybody. And if somebody feels entitled to that apology, I'm sorry, it's not coming. It is not coming. On this page, let me tell you, I challenge your thoughts as I challenge myself. I question developments so that we can move forward even faster. I bring information that could progress you, especially when I find things that are progressive to me. I bring them here and I share them. I am a mother. I am parenting 2 teenagers. So if you are new to the channel, you probably will see videos of a young man in America. Our first child is in the States as we speak. We sent him to the States on a discovery of self. And I talk about these things and I explain why my husband and I look like this, but we send the boy to the United States. Yes, I could have bought a few good wigs with the money for that trip. I could have bought a few good clothes. It is a sacrifice we are willing to make. So somebody came in my inbox, I don't think it's true. Look at you, your hair looks like straw. And you claim you sent your son to the States. It will shock you, but it's true. My son is currently in the States discovering himself. Not because I'm rich, not because I'm comfortable, but because I prioritize it. And so I bring the videos here and I invite you to watch the videos. I invite you to listen to the young man himself. What am I actually doing here? I am building this young man in his confidence. I am getting this young man through my channel to engage with people. I'm getting this young man to see your responses and to build a tough skin as a human being, because he will get feedback whether he likes it or not. And Mama Bear is going to moderate it. On my channel, I have put his video. I'm inviting you to watch it. And some of you are reaching out and sharing things with him and giving him pointers. What you are doing is helping me raise my son and teach my son, build my son into a man. And I've put it here on this channel because some of you somebody might find these things useful. Somebody might get an idea from it. Somebody, at the very least, is entertaining. So I'm just about to load him in the Pennsylvania Capitol buildings. And some of the things he was discovering are hilarious. So I put it here. Those of you who watch it for comedic effect, that's fine. Those of you who watch it for parenting guidelines, that's fine. And I do that also in showcasing what I do in my parenting group. I do have a parenting group. Yeah, I do have a parenting group. And in my parenting group, I share some of these ideas. No, the parenting group is not free. The parenting group is not free. Let's see. There are some videos, but I put out so many videos on this channel. Sometimes when you're trying to find a video in retrospect, my goodness, it's like pulling teeth. But let's see. If I can find a link to a particular video, I will share with you. Otherwise, you know what we would do. I would just ask you to search for, okay, I found the original video when he was leaving. So this was him at the airport. This video when he left the airport was one of the most important videos for me because boy did not even know that he had to hang on to his boarding pass. He lost his boarding pass at the first gate, and then we had a debrief about it. Obviously, my son has now learned how to mind his documents because until that point, Mama and Dada have always been there to sort things out for him, and so boy had no idea that he needed to mind his passport. And that's why we've chosen to send him on this trip. I learned this technique from my mom. It has built my sister and I immensely. And because it built my sister and I immensely, I actually want to do similar things for my kids. That's all I can do. So I've shared a link. It's a link to the original video. I'll have a look and see if I find any others from the series. I will post it. But watch the page. I am about to load his latest effort. The one where he woke up in the morning and he saw a train. He's a British boy, but he's lived in the UAE So no, trains are not a thing here. Here people drive. And so he saw the train and he was chewing like a little baby. It was hilarious. It's entertaining. But yeah, what I'm actually doing is teaching my son how to create content on these social media platforms, because I do not want my son to go to university and become a waiter like I was in the university days. I don't want my child to go to the warehouse and hustle like I did. I hustled in the warehouses. I did life on the hard end, but I don't want my kids to do that. Life has changed. Things have changed. The social media platforms are here. So I want my son to actually become a professional content creator. I want my son to monetize his account so that he is able to make some money on YouTube and Facebook for his pocket money when I send him to university. My son is already a tutor. He tutors quite a few students, and I found them here on social media for him. I am building my son to be capable and to be a man. Obviously, most of the trip is paid for by his parents, but some of the things, we gave him a budget for pocket money, but some of the pocket money is also his money. He's worked and he's been paid, and he wants to spend it on a Timberland trainer. I have no objection to that. When he comes, we will sit down, debrief, and look at the money and see whether he went to the best places. If he's able to justify his choices, great. If not, he will learn to make better choices next time. That's what trips like this are for. But the most important thing for me, thank you, Dr. Seaman, the most important thing for me is to teach a young man to be confident in front of the camera. And he already is. He is a very competent communicator already, because we create these opportunities for him. That's what I do. I share my family with you, not because I want to brag, but I have my own outcomes for my family for sharing. I want my kids to get comfortable and confident in front of the camera. I want my kids to be able to look at feedback and not find it offensive. My kids see all your comments. My husband is an admin on my page. My family members are now so well trained to know that you guys dissing me is an opportunity cost, and our job is to go find the opportunity. You provide the cost, we find the opportunity for ourselves. That's how we do it in my home. So Augusta, it's good to see you. I'm hoping that as you guys are here and we are interacting, I would actually convince those of you who can create content to have a look at it, even if it's a side hustle. It's not a bad side hustle. Yeah, Yvette, you come. I have services that you can go and book. So if you go to moneyama.com, yeah, that's me, self-prophesying for the future. Moneyama.com is one of my websites. There is the ama-manson.com too, which is mine. But if you go to moneyama.com or moneyama.teachable.com, those are all my accounts where I teach stuff. Go to moneyama.com/products. Have a look towards the bottom end of the products. There is sessions where you can book. You can book 10 sessions and pay for 9. In which case, once you bought the sessions, we will sit down and agree the outcomes. And yes, I will teach your kid how to set up the account. I will teach your kid the basics about how to create content. I will teach your kid the basic tools to use to create content. When you hold the phone this way, the quality of the video is low. Just knowing to turn the phone this way can improve just the quality of your video. And yes, when the quality of your video is high, the ad CPM put on it will be high. There are certain videos that people make that cannot be monetized because it goes against the community rules. Some titles and subtitles you put in will sabotage your own video. Somebody needs to teach you these things so you know. Adeze, it's good to have you here. Sometimes I don't know which one is the first name. Is it Itzai, which is the first name, or Simango? But it's good to have you here. Knowing these little things make a big difference. And yes, I showed the class I run 3 days ago some videos on my page that I made with my streamer, and some videos on my page that I made with my phone. And we looked at the differences in the ad CPMs, and they were like, oh my God, all these things affect it? And I'm like, yes, they do. Well, come say hello to people. We've got newbies on the channel. So you didn't see my daughter, she just spoke to me and went. This here is producer extraordinaire. This is chief director. This is the cause trouble on all my videos. And I get this all the time. People text my husband, have you seen what she sent on the page? Yeah, he's actually admin on the page. He's usually here in the background somewhere. Yeah, it's an open book and it makes life very simple. Oh, I've convinced you today. You were on the fence on community is so negative on comments. Well, allow them to make negative comments. That is your opportunity cost. It is your opportunity cost. And I am glad some of you are here for me to explain. People insulting you is your opportunity cost. That is their job. Leave them to do their job. Your job is to go off and find that opportunity you are paying the cost of. Mami Credo says, hello, sir. Yeah, this is a family venture. My husband, the children, we play together, we work together, and we play together. And I'm trying to teach these things to my kids. I'm trying to teach my kids the importance of being open. I'm trying to teach my kids how to self-represent. I want my kids to engage with people. I don't want my kids to be timid. I don't want them to be shy of the camera. So I turn the camera on and I spotlight them and they speak. Yes, the children, there are videos of the children here. And somebody asked me yesterday. So again, it was about this same Cora girl. Cora has made a Facebook page for each of her kids. And I'm like, Cora's kids are very lucky kids. If my mom had built a Facebook page for me as a kid and passed it on to me as a young adult, she would have changed my life. I didn't open pages for my kids. But when my kids open pages, my son has just opened a page. It's called Biblically Based. It's a YouTube channel. We opened a YouTube channel. I don't know what's going on with my voice, okay? We opened a YouTube channel for him for a general purpose. But then he was really inspired to go from the biblical point. So he calls himself Biblically Based. Go to YouTube, search for Biblically Based. The boy on there is my son, the very boy whose videos I'm posting here. So what is his mama doing? His mama is posting his videos here so you can hear him talk. And then his mama tells you about his channel and invites you to go and check it out. Very soon, when he's done with this trip, his mama will bring him on my channel to come talk to you and hopefully show some of you what he's doing and invite you to go on his channel. I am building my son's channel because I know the value of a channel. So should parents open channels for their children, you be the judge of that. Once you've heard this, do you think smart parents should open pages for their kids? The smart parents who can should grow pages for their kids. And if the kid doesn't want to use it in future, the kid doesn't use it. What's the big deal? But what if the kid wants to? What if the kid is smart enough to see the opportunity? And what if the opportunity has been created by a parent who is open-minded and visionary? Now you tell me. I don't know. You make your mind up about that. Oh, Susie, thank you so much. Thank you. Now, darling, you tell me. I'm amazing. You have the children on your camera all the time. Yes, I do it purposefully. I want my children not to fear the camera. A lot of you are scared of the camera on the very phone you paid for. Most of you cannot turn the camera on your own phone. You are scared of it, but you pay for it. You own the camera, but you are afraid of it. No, I don't want my kids to be like that. Mimi, I want my kids to be relaxed in front of the camera. I want my kids to speak to thousands of people virtually so that when they actually see real human beings, it's no big deal to them. I want my children to mount a stage and speak to thousands of people without peeing themselves. I trained myself right here on Facebook, and now I am on the actual competition circuit. And on the competition circuit, I am formidable because I have learned my trade here. You know, the very first person who taught me public speaking was my mother. As a teenager, my mom had me in public speaking courses. My mom had me representing the country in events. Yes, yes, yes. And this is what happens when parents invest in children that way. So I'm showing you and hoping that some of you might be convinced to look at it and develop your children at least to different extents, yeah? You want your daughter to learn, bring your daughter, I will teach her. When we were growing up, it's a different time. Things have changed. The paradigm has shifted. No, right now you don't actually get your kids employed. Right now you train your kids to be able to be self-employed. And yes, the future right here is on these social media platforms. Anybody here can change their life if they are smart enough. Anybody can make any type of content. I was telling people yesterday, there are girls here on Facebook, YouTube, who fart. They fart. And their audience actually send them stars because they appreciate the noise of the fart. That's building, Delphina, that's building a good future. Adidayo, it's good to have you. Listen, people come here and they eat. And they say to their audiences, hey, I have got a small swallow. If you want me to change it to the bigger one, who is going to pay $100? I watched that video myself. Who wants to see me eat the big swallow? And about 5 people sent the person $100 each. Why? Because this person has grown a community. This person is entertaining a community. If you were going to see a comedian, you would have bought a ticket. So when you come to Facebook to watch a comedian, you should pay for a ticket. In fact, you are all in a free lesson in my class today. That's my gift to you. But ordinarily, you will buy a ticket to your seat to come to my lectures to learn. And for me to give you these. It depends on you and your kid and what your intentions are. What kind of content are you creating? Are you going to be the parent who opens a channel and goes to sleep? Or are you going to be a smart parent who opens a channel and monitors it and train your kid what to do? Because people will be here trolling your kids. Pedophiles will be here on the internet trying to contact your kids too. Weirdos will be here offering your kids all sorts. We've seen on the internet a young 16-year-old girl who's... somebody actually visited their home because of what they do online. Opportunity cost. And you ask yourself, what's the opportunity and how do we leverage it? Hi, Jezinabu. It's good to see you. Hi, Purity. What's the opportunity? This is the cost, but what's the opportunity and how do I leverage this opportunity? So this morning, what I actually want to say to you is, in this life, there are opportunities and their costs. Adidayo, you will gain a lot from here. I am so glad you are here. Tag other people who will benefit from the knowledge. Invite them to watch it. Tell them that Amma Manson says that if you want to go through life and not face setbacks, you are childish, you are silly, you are foolish. Yes, farting, Ebere. There is a girl who farts and they send her money for farting. People give her money to go and buy fizzy drinks so she can drink the fizzy drinks and fart bigger, louder ones for them. Welcome to the channel, Purity. Thank you, Berry. Tag people for me. They want her to make bigger. They can't even smell it because she's behind the camera. But they give her money so she can live the lifestyle they want, so she can continue to fart to entertain them. In this 21st century, people are so stressed. People are so pressured in life that they want to see an adult fart so they can laugh. So they pay to come to her channel. Hers is a subscription channel. They pay a subscription to watch her fart and to encourage her to fart and to provide the things that will help her to fart. Thank you, Sister Tutua. It's good to see you. Hi, Dan. Good morning. Good morning, Yvette. She's an aspiring artist. You would love to send one of her drawings to me. I would love it. My daughter is also learning to paint. And again, have a look. When my daughter wanted to paint, I made a video, spotlighted her, and I will continue to do so. I'm still trying to discover what that last child wants to do. And so I will facilitate everything until we discover what she really wants to do. And as her mom, I will promote, I will support, I will nurture with everything I have until my daughter is established. It's my job to establish my kids. And you have to look at the 21st century and the best ways to establish your children. No, when we were kids, our parents trained us to go be other people's slaves and to work for them. That is no longer smart in the 21st century. In the 21st century, even if your kid has to work, you have to liberate them to be able to leverage this internet, to make money for themselves and transform their lives. I am hoping to destroy my own teaching career in 2 years and come work here on social media full time. That should tell you something. Your child wants you to open a YouTube. I went to VidCon the YouTube event. It happened in Abu Dhabi this year. We went to VidCon, and there were some twins who are quite famous. They've got like 6 million followers on YouTube already. Those kids are making a ton of money. When they asked the kids what their regret was, they started the channel at 16. Their only regret is when they were 10, they wanted to start the channel, and their dad asked them to wait. So they wasted 6 years before they started content creating. That is their greatest regret in this life. That's what the kids said. They were ready at 10. They knew they could do it at 10. They wanted to do it at 10. Their dad was a bit, and sometimes that's the thing with parents. We are so scared ourselves. We are so ignorant ourselves, and we allow our own fear and ignorance to hold our kids back. That is not doing them a service. That is actually a disservice. So each one of us on a daily basis have this task of reflecting and asking yourself, am I holding my kids back? Did I want to send my son to America? No. After everything I've heard about guns, I didn't want to send him. But you see, sending him to America is one of the greatest lessons, because the American immigration system is one of the toughest to go through. And that boy went through on his own. He went to the immigration officer on his own, answered all his questions. He was good. He cleared it. After this, I know he could travel to absolutely anywhere on his own. He doesn't need me. When he got to the airport, no, we made sure he was not picked up at the airport. He actually had to Uber. After a 14.5-hour flight plus wait in the immigration, he had to Uber himself on a 2.5-hour drive home. Yeah? We wanted him to learn to order the Uber and to interact with the driver and to be patient and to show the person until the person found him. And yeah, he did that, navigated tick. Now I know he can Uber himself anywhere in this world. And now he's off. And yesterday, the video I'm about to load, he didn't go with family. There was only one person who came to pick him and take him all the way to this place on his own to go discover. Am I comfortable with all these things? I have to be honest and tell you, no, I'm not. But I have to learn to free this boy to go be. I run tours here, Yvette. I run tours to the UAE. The next one I will run will be in August, and then I will run in October. I will run in December. So those of you who want to come here on tours, yes, I do lead those tours myself. They are at those times because those are times I have time to lead them myself personally. Good morning. So yeah, you want to come to Abu Dhabi or to Dubai, get in touch with me, and I would love to organize a tour with you. I'm glad you are learning, Grace Rita. That's why I make the videos. I want you to learn. I want you to discover opportunities. I want to challenge you out of your comfort zone. I want to dare you to do new things. I want to build you to become better. And that's why the channel is here. So yeah, we show you all the facts, raw, unedited. You see the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. And then you discover how reality actually works. And then you prepare yourself. If you still want to do the social media, my channel should teach you the kind of backlash you can expect and how to handle the backlash. My way of handling it is realizing that the backlash is my opportunity cost. And if I want an opportunity, there must be a cost. So if there is a cost, my job is to find the opportunity. Good morning, darling. How are you? I'm good, darling. Yes, Esther. So listen, it is time for breakfast where I am. I am here in my friend's home. I've taken over her home in my usual style. Dora. And so I'm going to wrap this up and go eat breakfast and to get on with some life. And then I'll be back in touch. I'll share a few more thoughts. But this is me. My name is Amma. That's actually my middle name. Amma Manson is my real name, but it's my middle name and my maiden name. Obviously, I'm married. So those of you who watch my channel, you saw that I posted a competition poster. I'll post it again. My first name is Mamet. My husband's name is Brobe. So if you see Mamet Brobe, that's also me. That's my formal name. That's my marital name. But when I was coming on social media, I actually came with my maiden name and my middle name because I did not want the students I taught to find me on Facebook and to be friends, because those of you who teach, I taught in the UK. I'm Brit. So in order not for the kids to find me and harass me on Facebook, and for me not to make a mistake of friending one of them accidentally and going down a very slippery, slimy slope, I decided I would use my middle name and my maiden name. So only my friends and those who knew me, those I personally invited, not even my work colleagues, could find me. I did that on purpose. And now that the channel has grown, it's become my brand name. And so I maintain it. So yes, I do have an official name and I have a brand name, and all of it openly declared. Go to ama-manson.com, you will see all of it openly declared. There is nothing to hide. I've challenged you to reflect on yourself. Good, I'm glad you found me by accident. These accidents are ordered. They are ordained to happen, and I'm so glad you are here. Oh, you have, wow, your boy 17 has a full album. Listen, Purity, come to my inbox and come, let's talk. If your boy is 17 and doing that well, I will give him half an hour to 45 minutes free, spotlighting him on this channel. He can come talk to me, and you can come with him. I will give you a free ad space to come exhibit himself and show people what he does and invite people. So that is my gift to you today. You want to take home that gift, get in my inbox and let's organize it. Yes, I have a 17-year-old son, and I want people to extend opportunities and courtesies to him. And so I will do the same for your 17-year-old. Mas Babatu, it's good to see you. Suzette, yes, I am a weird character, aren't I? But I am me. I am sincerely me, honestly me. I don't hold anything back. And I let you choose whether you want to engage or not, on full disclosure. So this video is a full disclosure video. Those of you who are new here, this is me. This is me. If this is you and works for you, please subscribe. Follow the channel, at least follow the channel so you can see. I also do this around my life. So when opportunities present themselves, I turn the camera on. This week, I'm actually on half term. I'm on spring break, is why I'm able to come anytime. So subscribe if you can. The subscriptions really help me to buy the kits and to fund the things that develop the channel. I'm trying to build a home studio, and I'm still trying to raise funds for a leading computer. No, I cannot take from my personal budget for the leading computer at the moment because I am still paying school fees and funding trips of young men in America. I am glad to hear that, Mavis. Really glad to hear that. Sweetie Maggie, hi. And Samuel Pabnanto, hi. It's refreshing. I thank God. I am glad it is. It sounds like we will have a lot of fun on this channel. So it's a bilingual channel. I also speak Twi. I am Ghanaian. When it's a Ghanaian issue, I would discuss it in Twi. When it's a general issue, I will put it in English. The learning episodes, I'll put them all in English so everybody maximizes those. But if you come and it's a Twi video and you still want to understand, feel free to read the comments. Most people in the comments actually respond to what I'm saying, and you will get the gist of what we are discussing. And if you put in the comments, if it's live and you put in the comments, I would definitely try and include you with a bit of English. Yeah, bilingual. So watch out for the Twi videos, and if you can engage, that would be great. If not, you can skip those and just come to the English medium ones that you can understand. Bless you, Adedayo. It's nice to have you. My teaching page. Okay, let me put some on for you. Those of you who really want to learn, the best place to go is my Teachable. So let me find a link to the Teachable page. It's moneyama-academy.teachable, but let me put that here on the video. Go to Teachable. If you go to Teachable, you will see my academy, my school, and then you can find all the things that I've put on the school right there. So go check that out. I teach on mindset. I teach on how to set up Facebook courses. I teach how to build websites. All those things are on Teachable. You can access it from there. The other place also to go, if you really want to go and find my stuff, you can go to my Buy Me a Coffee. I've put some provisions on there for you to look at. But actually, the better place also to go to is my Money Ama website. The Money Ama website. And I will put the product page. Feel free to have a look at the other places, but start with the products page. Those of you who want to book consultations and to check things out. I have a personal development journal. It is one of the best journals for us people on the market because I made it for us. I started working with journals about 10 years ago, and I was trying to find journals that worked, and it wasn't working for me. So have a look. When you see the journal, place the orders for the journals and come, let's learn together. But yeah. I talked about go tack it. Yeah, come in my inbox and let's talk about this properly, because I don't know what it is you're trying to get. But yeah, come in my inbox. Come, let's talk. Let me figure out what it is I talked about. And if I can showcase it to you, I will. If I can signpost, I clearly will. Okay? All right. Let's do it this way. Breakfast is going cold, and there's a lot of love in this room for me to engage with. So let me go and do that. Let me love you. Let me leave you. It is morning here, so a very good morning to you. I am going to be traveling around Dubai, so I will make some of my flyby Dubai videos today, and then we will have another conversation like this towards the evening. Tell me, Sing, please watch this back. I am so sorry you've caught me at the very end. Catch